Our backs against the wall.
What is going on, guys? My name is Zora, and welcome back to Taffy Tales. And Vontae, do you remember what happened in the last episode of this or video?
No, I don't. The last thing I remember was a redhead and sex.
You know, Harley, if you're, can you turn your TV off? Because
Wow.
I'm like, I can hear it and it's bugging me, okay? You're ruining the audio quality. I mean, there's not much to begin with your microphone, but you're ruining the little bit of audio quality you have.
The fuck you talking about?
Alright, so new game. We're starting scratch, Vontae, because there's been a lot of changes, I guess. There might not have actually been that many to start, but who cares?
You know, starting from scratch, I just found out that my little cousin has OnlyFans.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Harley left. Oh, God.
Alright.
Yeah, Harley died.
Okay.
Alright, the content of Taffy Tales will be affected by the player's choices. You get to decide what paths to take as the main character and what type of content you'd like to see. However, in this current build, there is no content that is choice related, so you don't have to worry or feel you're missing out. So sit back and enjoy the game.
Just do what you do in the meantime.
Alright, I guess we're doing... We could have went with Gibby again.
Give it!
My day at school had started as normally as any other one I had before. It was only after my French class that things started to get really out of hand for me. I was sitting in my second class period after lunch, which was French, a subject that thoroughly confused me because of all the letters and certain words that didn't even end up getting pronounced half the time. I was simply doodling on my notepad as usual. This meant that I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been, which was a no-go in this particular class. I nearly jumped out of my seat when I heard a familiar husk voice from behind me begin to speak. You know, guys, this recording is very weird. Normally, like, we'd be talking over each other by now.
Well,
Yup.
Yeah.
like, you know, I learned French as my third language. And I was just thinking about
What is your second language, dumbass?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yes, Chinese.
No, I'm pretty sure dumbass is your second. French would be your fourth, and Chinese would be your
Oh,
third.
dumbass is my first. Okay, get it right.
So English is your fourth. Got it.
I met a guy. His name was like Hugh, and I was just thinking, like, how do you say your name? Because your name is Ooh. It literally has no like sound.
Who knows?
I think about that to this day, and it haunts my nightmares.
Who wants to be the teacher? Oh, I'm terrified asking this. Who wants to be the
Oh,
teacher?
She
No,
has a
Vontae.
husky voice.
Vontae, you
You
already
gotta
have.
make her sound like the cafeteria lady.
Sound like the cafeteria lady.
Sound like that one slug bitch from Monsters Inc.
Always
Mike Wazowski.
Always watching Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Okay, so who wants to do Mike Wazowski? For
You
no
know what?
reason.
Fuck it. I'll do the voice for Mike Wazowski.
All right, go for
Mike
Sarah. Do it.
Wazowski.
Legit. Alright, so I'm reading this then.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
You would do well to pay more attention in my classroom, Monsieur Dick Dick.
I could feel my cheeks go flush as the class around me erupted into snickering and stifled laughter. That's
Your chest
legitimately
go
what we
flush.
just did.
That's exactly what happened.
Bro, you said my cheeks go flush as if you need to go to the restroom.
I'm gonna flush
You
my
dirty,
cheeks.
dirty boy, Mike Wazowski.
I mean, I bet Dick Dick gets like his head stuffed in the toilet on occasion, so it's fine. I could certainly feel the hot
I
breath
guess-
of Miss Arnett, my French teacher, right on the back of my neck as she scolded me. What were you saying?
My
I'm
dog.
always watching.
I get my dog off my lap just for immediately for her to jump back in there.
That's
Try
how
and be.
that's how bitches roll.
Because they're always watching Mike Wazowski.
Doodling again.
Mike
Well,
Wazowski.
maybe if you put as much effort into your scribbles as you do my assignments, your grade in this class would be where it currently sits, Mr. Dick Dick.
My my face increasingly glowed redder and hotter as she made me the center of attention. Not merely because of the rapidly growing laughter from the rest of the class. Yeah, Vontae, stop making fun of the poor kid. Jesus, rude. But also because my gorgeous French teacher was now close enough that I could actually smell her expensive perfume on her body, an intoxicating scent that would have frazzled any young boy's hormones.
You like the way it smells? It's Chanel number 5.
God, it smells like rotten tuna fish. Take a shower.
So
Mike
intoxicating.
Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Vontae, okay, we get it. We get it. It's the Mike Wazowski boy. Stop saying Mike Wazowski 100 times over. I didn't dare look at her as I mumbled a soft-spoken apology. For one thing, I was shy enough as it was without public humiliation like this. And two, well, if I had turned myself towards Miss Arnett to face her right then and there, let's just say I would have given the class an even bigger reason to laugh at me. He's got a boner. I won't do it again, Miss Arnett. I don't want to do bad in your class, honest. I shifted uncomfortably in my chair, hoping she would just move on before things got even worse. Luckily for me, she let it go, with only the mildest of, The last 15 minutes of class went by just fine, all things considered. Though I couldn't help but feel people were still snickering and whispering around me. Yeah, Vontae, stop making fun of the poor kid, damn. Probably laughing at the dorky kid in blue as usual. What else was new? I was glad when the bell rang so I could escape into the hallway. Blending into the crowd was the best I could hope for at my school. Standing out from the crowd was something I tried to avoid as often as possible. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of people's high school. I'm now, having a flashback of my horrible schooling experience. Anyway, I ducked into the toilets as soon as I had a chance, hoping to have some peace and quiet for a moment. It was also because my next period was gym class. If I waited long enough, the locker room would be empty and I could change into my gym uniform without anyone else being there. Oh yeah, I remember what happens next. You probably do too, Vontae. I simply preferred to have some privacy when slipping off my shorts. I knew I'd get chewed out by the gym coach for being late to class again, but it sure beat the alternative, having to get undressed in front of other people. I figured I had spent enough time hidden away, so I walked back into the now empty hallway and made my way towards the locker room. Why don't you just wear your, gym clothes under your clothes and then I don't understand his logic. Also, you guys are being fucking hella quiet. I happened to notice a girl with blonde hair just standing outside the girls' locker room, though I didn't give it much thought at the moment. Again, recording like this is always awkward. It doesn't show up in editing because I put nice background music. But
ooh, look at you getting all bougie with your background music.
It wasn't After I beat up Fred with a frying pan, I'm coming for you next. That was a joke for Sushi and Kuro.
Yeah?
I just walked in on that. What?
I said I'm gonna... Okay, allow me to repeat it. I'm going to hit Vontae in the face with a frying pan after I hit Fred with it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It wasn't like she was blocking the door to the men's room or anything. Why should I mind? After going inside the locker room, I heard what I thought was a voice scream out. Yeah, Vontae, you remember this, don't you?
A little bit.
You were probably drunk back then, too, actually. It sounded like it had come from the other side of the wall inside the girls' locker room. I'm pretty sure you were. I think you were, either sleep-deprived or drunk. I'm slowly starting to remember that day. Again, my better judgment, for whatever reason, I went back outside to see if I could find out what the yelling was about. Can we, leave? Right now, I need to figure out what's going on in the girls' okay. As soon as I approached the locker room door, the girl standing there shifted herself to block my path. That's not a... Nervously looking down at the ground as she did so. What the oh.
Good.
That's my bad. I clicked a little too close to the skip button. Well,
you got a little too excited.
He just wants this to be over with. It's enough.
How could you not get excited when Vontae's here? The man, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Dick wish he still had a dick big as me.
I'm pretty sure no one has a dick as big as him. I'm gonna be real with you for a second.
Yeah, I know. I had to think about no.
All right, I'm just gonna
I got a King Kong penis.
Fuck!
Did you do it again?
Take 3.
You know what? I'm gonna stop screen sharing while I do this. I'm getting stage fright like Kuro when he tried to do my intro. The coronavirus.
Oh my god.
That was a joke that Griff made, okay? And I thought it was genius. I'm gonna actually read one moment. I need to give him. All right, there we go.
Coronavirus. Oh my god. You just made me want to throw up in my goddamn mouth. Who made that? You said Griff did?
Yeah, Griff made that joke.
Oh god, I wish he was in the car right now so I could
So you can what?
Yell at him.
Hey man, it's a good joke. I thought it was fucking genius. You're just mad because you didn't think of it first.
No, it's not. It's not a good joke. It makes me want to.
It makes you wanna. It makes you wanna drink a Corona.
No, I don't drink Coronas. They're disgusting. It's all about the bushes with the bushes baked bean.
All right, there we go. She was clearly too shy to meet my eyes. I guess I could relate. What's going on in there? I heard somebody yelling. Her reply took a moment or two to come out. To my surprise, despite what I had assumed were very feminine features on her body, the girl's voice revealed that she was in fact a he. So basically, it's like Momo. Everyone thinks Momo's a
just
female.
Momo.
It's always Momo.
Everyone thinks Momo's a female until they hear his voice. And then they have no doubt about it.
I'm actually upset because Momo's voice is deeper than mine.
Anyway.
I wish I was lying.
You know, I'm pretty sure my vocal cords are swollen from recording yesterday. He was blushing
Just
as he
a
meekly
constant
replied.
screaming at Fred.
All right, who wants to be the meekly Danny? Vontae, you're about to get a character, so...
No, Sushi. He's the closest to being a simp.
I'm gonna do it again.
No, you're a simp.
No, the coronavirus needs to read this.
Why do I have to be?
Because your name's fucking coronavirus.
That's enough reason.
It's a trap altogether. Your name in the fucking character.
That's not funny.
Like, that's not funny, guys. Stop making fun of me.
Fine. Please go away. It'll hurt me again if you go in there.
You could do, like, a deep voice. Just make it very...
I can do... Hold on. Please go away.
Okay, that is not that much deeper. That just sounds like the same voice.
You gotta do a deeper voice.
You gotta
Like,
grab your balls and just yank them.
They hurt me again if you go in there.
The more I looked at him, the more it dawned upon me who this was. Danny? Hey, aren't you that kid next door to me?
Dick, I haven't seen you in ages.
You live next to me. What do you mean you haven't seen me? You could just look out the window as I'm going somewhere. What's going on in there, Danny?
Just please don't go in there.
Every part of me was screaming to just walk away from this, but there was laughing and desperate cries coming from inside the room. I found myself totally entranced and ended up pushing the girly body aside and opening the door to the locker room. I stepped inside the locker room, not certain I knew what I was doing there in the first place. What I saw
I don't
was a
think
girl...
any of us know what's going on in the first place.
Yep. What I saw was a girl surrounded by a bunch of other boys from school. To my absolute shock, the girl in question was actually Becca, one of the few girls in my entire class who was nice to me. She was actually Miss Arnett's daughter, too, so this was a completely crazy sight. I became flushed in the face as I immediately saw that her bare chest was completely exposed, showing her rather large breasts hanging out her shirt. Her bra was being held off by Darnell, the school's biggest bully, who I always seemingly had troubles with ever since the first day of freshman year. Every day he would ask me for lunch money or make me get his lunch and drinks for him. I tried to avoid him as often as I possibly could. It looked as though I walked right into the middle of something I should not have.
You probably shouldn't.
Oh, wow.
Come on, jump.
Look at the Play-Doh characters in the back.
Fucking man.
This is like a WWE player select screen. Just like...
I wish he was lying. But it's so damn true.
All right, Vontae, can you read it again? Sushi talked over you.
Look at this chubby bitch. Come on, jump for it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this bitch good. Work them legs, girl. Maybe you lose some weight. Ride this dick.
Can you stop adding like
Whoa,
cringy
dude.
lines to the end of each sentence?
Because you know that's not what the fuck a nigga would say. Be honest.
She's actually crying, and I'm hearing it in my ears. You guys cannot, but I am hearing it in my ears. This bitch crying. Darnell and his buddies laughed as Becca jumped up for her bra urgently. He was
She's
definitely
jumping.
I'm waiting for you to finish. Are you done talking?
Yeah.
So I can. Okay. He was definitely a few heads taller than her, and her arm length couldn't match his. I was expecting Vontae to start talking over me. And her arm length couldn't match his even while she leaped up and down.
Long dick style.
It wasn't as though she had much use of her arms, as the goons behind her pinned them back. I could see her sizable bust bounce up and down as she jumped for her clothes, a sight that hadn't gone unnoticed by Darnell either.
Damn, you might be a short bit, but you got some fat titties.
This isn't Darnell, this is just Vontae. Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard you say all of these things before, but like,
I'm pretty sure you have to.
but unironically. Guys, don't.
Yeah, it's just, it
guys,
sounds
you
like me
don't
talking
know.
to my girlfriend.
You don't want to know the horrific scene that is Vontae's Facebook feed. It's the most
Look,
terrifying
it just sounds like
thing.
me talking to my girlfriend, so I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I nearly broke my silence when she cupped them in his hands, squeezing the tender flesh, pinning one of her nipples in between his fingers as he felt her up. While he was in the midst of having his romp, he looked around and noticed me standing at the door frozen. His expression changed.
Well, look who it is. Hello, Pee-wee. You come to watch the show. Maybe you get sloppy seconds. You'll like that, huh?
I don't know what I was thinking in the moment, but before I could stop myself, I blurted out, "My name's Dick Dick, not Pee-wee. Now let her go, Darnell." Beat him in the face.
That was the whitest shit I ever heard.
Well, duh! It's the whitest character you've ever seen, so you gotta make it sound like him.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
Pee-wee, now let her go, Darnell! Let her go! I instinctively shoved Darnell and the others aside, pulling Becca away to safety. Darnell was evidently not amused by my show of defiance. Darnell's glare now turned viciously towards me. Becca rushed to grab her bra that had fallen to the floor, and then quickly she gathered what little belongings she had and rushed for the door. Oh shit, why did I do that? Fuck. I backed out of the room as well. I'm waiting for you to finish. What were you saying?
I just said this is the whitest shit I ever heard.
I backed out of the room as well when I saw Darnell and his friends advancing on me.
Come on, Pee-wee, where you going? Things were just getting started.
Why are you whispering?
I'm not whispering.
Things are
It's
just
supposed to be
getting
intimidating.
started.
Come on, Pee-wee, where you going? Things was just getting started.
I ran down the hallway as fast as I could, though I knew he wouldn't be far behind. He was much faster than I was. I made it out the front doors and ran for the street, hearing Darnell and his goons closing in on me. And this is when I get dinked in the head. I looked back to see how close they were, right as I was crossing the street. Probably not the best timing to do so, because if I hadn't checked behind me, I might have seen the car that was currently speeding down the road.
Oh no, it's Call Me Kevin all over again.
Oh, shit! The next few minutes were a blur. A painful black blur.
This is the most fuck shit I've seen so far. And I've seen a lot of fuck shit.
Oh, trust me, this is not even close to the most fuck shit I've seen. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on the asphalt with a pounding headache and a group of people all gathered around me. It seemed they only wanted to know if I was dead or not. Something cool to look at and take photos of, I suppose. Well, I guess this is a random person. Who wants to be a random person?
Who hasn't really got to voice a character yet?
Harley.
Shit,
Harley.
this nerd just
Harley
got
hasn't
body
got to
checked by
voice
a
one yet.
damn... You shut the fuck up. Shit, this nerd just got body checked by a damn car. Did you see him flip into the air?
I could see them recording me with their phones. Good to know this might end up on a near deaths caught on camera compilation video somewhere for everyone to see. Behind the crowd was a tall woman with brown curly hair and clothes that might have cost a pretty penny. I'm just now imagining someone animating this like a shitty scene. Anyway, just like Photoshop. Okay.
No.
Who wants to be the stuck-up?
It wants to be Gerda.
Well, was it Gerda who was speaking earlier?
No,
Because if it
someone
was,
else.
that could just be Harley. No, okay.
Yeah, Harley needs a character. He played the random
yeah,
person,
so
but he
I'm-
needs a real character.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, good. And I certainly don't need to stick around any longer.
Well, fuck you too then.
Just like that, she got back into her car swiftly, only stopping briefly to address me. Don't worry, we'll take care of her later.
You really shouldn't run in front of nice cars like mine.
Why did you read it like that?
Bitch.
You really shouldn't run in front of nice cars like mine, you know. Like, you just sped up towards the end of the sentence. What the fuck just happened? You, like, hit fast forward.
Oh, well, I'll
It's a
send you a
damn-
bill for the dent you put in my car later.
It's like, damn, what are those double D's? Chump change.
As she drove off, I returned my attention to the crowd gathered around me, who were still filming and laughing at my accident.
Anyone else want to take this one?
Oh my.
Oh my god, look, Dick Dick pissed his pants. Oh my god, nerd.
Fucking.
I looked down in horror to see that they were unfortunately correct. Getting hit by her car must have literally knocked the piss out of me. I got up as quick as my painful bones and muscles would let me and started to run home.
This summer.
this summer. My house was located in little ways away. Located a little ways away. I think I got hit in the head. So I was out of breath when I got there. At the end of my walkway, I was greeted by my best friend in the whole world. My greatest of Danes, Max. You know, you don't really see that dog in this game much, I don't think. I scratched behind his ear as he gave me a few playful licks on my sore face.
I'd like to play as that dog.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. Canceled. At least you're always happy to see me, aren't you, Max? Not sure what I would do without you, buddy.
You're 2020 because you are canceled.
Damn, son.
Guys, can we just, like, petition YouTube to delete Vontae's YouTube channel?
Why?
Because you're 2020 because you're canceled. I don't know if I was... I don't know if it was the running.
Against me?
I will and I can. I don't know if it was the running or the accident, but I suddenly felt very faint, so I stood up again and walked towards the front door. Careful not to make too much noise. I opened it and went inside.
Then I realized this isn't my house.
It's a nice house.
Actually, it's a very nice house.
It's a modern, unique design. Very sturdy. I like it.
Very sturdy.
Very sturdy. This looks like...
Open.
It's got walls in all four corners. You know, it's great.
It's got a clock.
It's got 4 walls.
It got 4 walls and the house and a triangle.
Oh my god, it has a roof. This is the best house I've ever seen.
Damn.
I hear noises coming from the kitchen. It's probably just... Wait, who lives in my house again? I feel really woozy and my head is all cloudy.
Enter Mary name.
Okay, this is normally as the mother, which we could just type mother, but I'm not going to do that so I can actually post this on YouTube because they delete videos that... Okay. What should we name Mary? Should we name her Mary or something else?
Miss Mary Mac, Hattie Fatty and back. So I took her out back.
Vontae.
And I made him clap.
No, Vontae. Vontae.
What? You don't like my re-edition of Miss Mary Mac?
Mama.
Vonta? I haven't heard Vonta. That's a new one.
Fonty, Mama Fonty.
No, we're not doing this.
Mama Fonty.
Yes, perfect.
Wanta, Fanta,
Fonta.
Call her Fanta.
Just call her Fanta? Okay. What flavor Fanta?
You know, orange is the most popular.
Oh, fuck orange. No, we'll just go with normal Fanta. Her real name is Mary Ann. Oh yeah, how could I forget about Fanta? I better go check on her. I looked inside the kitchen to see if Fanta was home. There I could see her standing at the sink, peeling potatoes. Her back was facing me, and I was quiet enough that she hadn't heard me arrive. She had apparently just started to cook a meal, and she was wearing her kitchen apron, obviously in a hurry to get dinner ready before me, and wait, I swear there's someone else who should be here soon. All right, Tiffany.
Is that supposed to be his sister?
Yeah.
Vag.
Vag.
Vag. No, we shouldn't call her Vag. Let's bring back a squirty skank.
Yeah, Squirty.
Go back to that.
I love squirty skank.
I still use the Squirty to this day. I still have the YouTube channel. I still have the URL for it. Oh yes, how could I forget about Tiffany? I said what?
Oh my God.
Of course, boy. What?
Can we keep it here? Or can we just screenshot this and make this a thumbnail?
Vontae, were you not paying attention the past 5 minutes this was on screen?
I just actually looked at what the actual picture was. I did not process what it actually was, to be honest.
He just thought it was a balloon.
It's
He was like, oh man, those are 2 real big balloons.
To be honest, I saw all blue and I was just like, oh yes. And I covered the screen while it waits to load.
Anyway. Oh, of course, boy, that hit from the car did a real number on me, didn't it? Never mind that. God damn, that's a fine-looking ass on font.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I'm trying to do like a Pharaoh impression. It's not working.
Ah, yes. God damn.
Wouldn't mind pumping my shaft in there for a bit.
That Millennium Rod.
Yeah. I was suddenly so mortified with myself as the perverse thought left my mind. Where had that even come from? How had I let it slip itself into my train of thought so casually? Why had I thought something so wrong about Fanta? Regardless, I could still feel my head pounding and worried that I might have a concussion, so to some degree. Suddenly, the whole world was spinning, and I found it increasingly difficult to even stand. Shit! It was stupid of me not to go to the hospital. When Vontae turned to notice me, she panicked, nearly dropping the plate she was holding. Mama Vontae, can you...
Dick, what the hell happened?
I think you need to put a bit more
I got
legs.
hit by a fucking car. The fuck you think?
Dick, what the hell happened?
You're horrible at voice acting.
I hate white girls. I don't do girls. I do villains. Okay.
It's like, Dick, what the hell happened? Like, put emotion in it, you fucking cunt.
No,
It's
I do
a
villains
mama.
only.
Vontae,
I'm the bad guy.
I was hit by car. I collapsed. The last thing I remember is dropping to the floor, dragging some of the cutlery of the table down with me. Sorry, my brain takes a second to process words. Before we end the video, I'd just like to give a huge shout out and personal thank you to some of my patrons. Again, huge shout out and thank you to Deadman, Thick Boy Hobo, Omero Aguilar. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. Please let me know. I had to look it up. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, please let me know. Thank you, Jerry Sparks, Henry Kulhoff, Jonty Joestar, Spaghetti O Dick, Roy, Matt Eason, Randy Adair, Joe Grizzly 19, and Siphios. Thank you guys so much for your support. You have no idea how much it means to me. Anyway, I think Kari has a few words she'd like to say.
Sup guys, Kari here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, check out our previous video here. Or if you'd like to support the channel, check out our Patreon here. There's also a video that was picked up by YouTube just for you. And lastly, you can click here to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace off.